Speaking of college sports, this morning we have a few guests from the ISU track team, Brady Hutchinson and Mike Arnold. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Well, we have a lot to talk about because I'm very interested. I always want to know a little bit more as to how you got started in certain sports and things. So we'll get started with you, Mike. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and also what got you into track.
I'm from Carson City, Nevada. I did pole vaulting my sophomore year of high school. Kind of started with track and field in junior high and stuff like running the hurdles, long jumping, things like that. And then I played baseball most of my life, and after my freshman year I was like, oh, I'm going to go try track, and I took it from there, and ever since then I've been pole vaulting.
So ISU, tell me a little bit about how you decided to come to Pocatello, Idaho.
The coach is a big part of it. Dave Nielsen, he's a great coach, and he's phenomenal. He's coached Stacy Dragila in the Olympics.
That's
and
right.
A couple other Olympians and stuff like that. I mean, he's just his mind's always going and coming up with new ideas and stuff like that to keep our training interesting, and it's great. I mean, he's a great guy, and he really brought me here, and he brings a lot of the people here that come.
That's wonderful. And Brady, you are an inspiration only because when I was in junior high and my parents made me do track, the distance running was my thing. But I was like, oh, I'll do distance running. That sounds great. I don't have to be fast or whatever. I would run to a friend's house, eat a little something, and then run back to track practice. It was hard. So tell me a little bit about you and where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Pocatello. And I kind of started track the same way you did. My parents made me do it because I, did soccer, but I was really little, and so they're like, you should try running, you'd be good at it. And so I tried it out, and it ended up being perfect for me. So I did it from 7th grade all the way through high school, and it's just
something that you love.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Now you guys were telling me that you are redshirting. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what that means exactly for a track team, because I kind of understand it a little bit with basketball and football and things, but tell us and the viewers what that means for you guys.
It basically means we're going to be, we're saving our last outdoor season, and you have 4 years to compete for, you have 5 years to compete for 4.
Okay.
And you can have 2 seasons indoors and out and stuff like that for track and field. So you get 2 separate red shirts. You have an indoor red shirt and an outdoor red shirt. And so we're just saving our last season of outdoors for the next year.
Okay.
And we're kind of focusing on the Olympic trials and going on to hopefully the Olympics or something bigger.
That's wonderful. And tell me a little bit about what, if the community would like to come out and cheer the track team on, what you guys have coming up, and also how they can do that. Tell us a little bit about how those meets go.
Yeah, we actually only have one home meet this year, and it's April 11th through the 12th, and it's the multi-eventers are competing because they don't get, not every meet has the multi-events, and so we'll have the guys, they're doing 10 events, and the women are doing 7, and, I'm sure it won't cost any money. You can just come out to Davis Track. It's right next to the sub. And yeah, just come and cheer them on. It'll be usually in the afternoon.
Yeah, somewhere around like 1 or 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. So yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you guys both for coming on our show.
Problem.
We really appreciate it, and we'll get everybody out there in April to cheer you guys on. So thanks so much.